This video was not paid for or sponsored by any of the brands discussed in this video.
Hey guys, it's Michael and welcome back to Discovering Alcohol, where I continue my journey through the world of ales and beers and alcoholic beverages. This week, I'll be honest, I actually hadn't planned on drinking. And I was going to be giving you guys kind of a breakdown of why that was happening. However, I'll get to that in a little bit. This weekend, though, I didn't end up drinking. And that was because a very special game came out. So, you see, Chris, or Buddha in the Doge chat, as he's known, is a very big fan of pirate-related video games. And there was a game that a lot of us have been waiting for to come out, which is essentially pirates versus the Navy, just ship-on-ship combat that's kind of... It's not super realistic, but it's realistic enough with enough gaming mechanics that it just seemed fun. And it came out this weekend, and we had a blast with it. And of course, it's a pirate game. A pirate ship-to-ship game, and you can't play that without getting some spiced rum in your body. So, yeah, I broke out the Sailor Jersey Spice Rum, 92 proof, and had a couple of shots. Was planning on getting the whole, was planning on pulling out another beer for this, but one I got for Christmas, but we didn't play for too long. Things got a little loud and crazy. We got I got, I think... 1, 2, 3. I got 5 shots in. Other people got really far gone. And I'll be honest, I was not drunk, but I definitely was. Considering I only had a box of Cheez-Its prior to playing it, I wasn't exactly the most sober of person.
Dude, if I could find some buckets of water, that'd be sick. Okay, bucket. Where do I get the water from?
Where do you think?
Right here. I died.
Oh, shit!
So, it was just crazy.
Load the cannons!
Load the cannons!
I'm loading the cannons.
Load the cannons!
Load the cannons! Desperately need supplies down below!
Chaotic.
The boat's doing great.
We are underwater on top of the boat. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Technology unlocked! Submarine!
Very offensive.
Aw, we're not a fucking pirate.
We have to
take
him out. You
We do not sail under a goddamn Jolly Roger.
fucking British, you fuck!
Those portside cannons had better be loaded with grapples.
Grapples?
Grapples!
Yeah. You better put your grappler in my buttocks, matey.
Fun.
Pumps!
We had the pumps! We had the pumps! Oh my
Oh.
god. God save the queen!
Alright, for real, how are we so shit at this game?
And honestly, we pissed off, we probably pissed off a couple of people who are trying to play the game legitimately.
Looks like the Kraken's got a hold on us and we're stopped.
That was the shittiest British accent I've ever heard.
You shut the fuck up, you don't even know what part of Britain I'm from!
with us just trying our horrible British accents, because we were playing as the Royal Navy, because everyone wanted to play the pirates. So we put on a fake. Oh jeez. Oh, our fake British accents and just had a jolly good time. But yeah, it was just an absolute shit show. Honestly, it was just laughs and drinks and fun. We didn't play that too long though. I would say probably about an hour before people ended up having to log off. The game just launched, and it's not a completed game. It's in alpha stages, so we're playing an early build of it. So it's not exactly the most stable thing in the world to play, especially with people all over the world. So we ended up playing an hour of that and ended up logging off. Though a good handful of us stayed on, and we continued drinking a little bit and playing and just had a good time until we got to the portion of the night where it was just three of us, and it was Chris, Jordan, and myself, and we got into some political talk. Which it wasn't like, when we get to there's a really fine line in the Doge chat with some very specific people. Where if it has to be some very specific people where we can have actually intelligent conversations when it comes to religion and politics. Honestly, when it comes to, we're able to have a lot better time when talking about politics than we are about religion. But there's a fine line of what is the word? Not drunkenness, not sobriety. What's the word in between? Inebriation. There's a fine line of inebriation where we're able to have just a good, again, quote unquote, intelligent talk and just be completely fine. And then it reaches that tipping point where things just evolve into probably no one's going to remember what we've talked about. And it just goes around in a circle and a circle and a circle. And usually that's at the point where it breaks down into religion talk. Yeah. I usually remember the conversations fairly well, because I don't usually get as far gone as most of the guys do. And you think I would learn that once it gets into religion talk, I'm not going to be able to make a logical statement or get one in edgewise. But I still do it, because it's the only time we can actually talk about stuff like that in that group. You know, just safely, because the people who usually stay on the longest when it comes to drinking are usually the cooler heads. Where a lot of the guys who don't particularly take the conversation in the best of ways, basically the hotheads of the group, is the way I see it. The more outspoken members of the group, rather, they've usually filtered out at this point, and if they haven't, then they're loud and obnoxious, and we're not going to have a conversation anyway. We're just going to play some other random game. But yeah, I ended up tipping that way to the end of the night, and we stayed up late till about 5 in the morning, I think. That was grueling. And that was all on Friday. That was at the beginning of the weekend. So, yeah. Past that, no drinking whatsoever through the weekend, which, yeah, it was just a jolly good time. Now, that brings me to update about discovering alcohol. Just a real quick update. And I'll continue to update you guys week by week on how things go. But until further notice, discovering alcohol is going to be on hold. I'm working through some health issues right now that honestly, drinking any further is going to add too many variables to what I'm dealing with. I don't want to get into any of it further, but yeah, it's just nothing, as far as I'm aware, nothing harmful is going to happen. It's just I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out how things are working with my body right now, and adding alcohol to the equation and working with some doctors. Again, too many variables. So as of right now, discovering alcohol is on a temporary hiatus, and it probably is going to be that way for a couple of weeks at least. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm going to hopefully launch a couple of new shows that were going to supplement discovering alcohol on this channel in the following weeks, but hopefully instead they will serve as kind of a content replacement. If you like discovering alcohol, especially if you liked my my PSA / introspective episode, you probably will enjoy these upcoming shows. So keep an eye out for that. That is the show, though. I will see you guys next time. Bye.